Look, man, not everybody's gonna go to the top with you. Not everybody's gonna be there when you experience success. Not everybody's gonna be there when you accomplish your goals, achieve your dreams, when you make it to the top. Not everybody that you started with is gonna be there. And that's okay because that's part of God's plan. Like I've said before, God puts people in your life for a reason, for a season, whether it be to grow, whether it be to learn something, whether it be to have a great bond, or whether it be for somebody to be in your life forever. Like that's all God's plan. Some people are only meant for your journey, not your destination. Some people are only meant for your process, not for the end when you become successful or when you reach your final destination. Like that's God's plan, and that's okay. Like sometimes you're gonna outgrow people because when you grow, you create distance. Growth creates distance. You start elevating when you start moving forward, when you start taking steps forward on your process, whether it be changing your mindset, whether it be working harder every day, whether it be grinding, whether it be improving in any way. Like some people won't come with you. Some people won't be there with you. And sometimes it's because they're envious and sometimes it's because they're not. Like it don't gotta always be because they're envious. It don't gotta always be because you're better than them. But 9 times out of 10, it's just because they're not willing to grow with you. They're not willing to put in that same work that you're putting in. They're not willing to, go down that same path that you're going down. And that's okay. Like that's perfectly fine. That's part of God's plan. You don't have no say in that. You don't have nothing to do with that. You just gotta know and realize that like the ones who are with you are with you. The ones who are not are gonna fall off that path, during this journey or during this process that you're going through. Like I said, that's perfectly fine. Like you don't want these weak-minded people around you anyway. You don't want these, people who aren't pushing you, people who aren't motivating you, people who aren't inspiring you around you anyway. Like it's okay for them to not be there. It's okay for them to go down a different path. Like I love them to death, but it's okay for that person to go do whatever they want to do. If they're not helping me, if they're not pushing me to be my best self, if they're not pushing me to be where I want to be, if we're not pushing each other, like it's okay if they go down a different route. It's okay. Like it don't even gotta be because of envious feelings, or it don't gotta be because they're jealous. They're just not willing to put in the work. They're just not willing to put in the time that I'm putting in. So like why try to hold on to that? Why try to keep that type of energy in your life? And it's not even just loyalty, bro. It's like don't confuse loyalty with staying small. Don't confuse loyalty with keeping a small circle. Like you're not obligated. You don't have to drag people with you who aren't putting in that work. You don't have to drag or beg people to be in your life who aren't pushing you, who aren't motivating you. Like I've said in one of my videos before, like the people who motivate you, the people who push you to be your best self, the people who want you to accomplish your goals are the type of people you need in your life. If you know that one person in your life that's always negative, that's always pulling you down, like you don't got to be loyal to that person because they're not serving you no purpose. They're not serving you no purpose except holding you back or trying to bring you down or trying to bring you down to their level. Like if they're doing that, then they serve no purpose in your life and they can walk, they can go do whatever they want to do. So you don't got to be loyal. Like don't confuse loyalty with staying small. Don't confuse loyalty with keeping the best people around you. Keeping the people around you that motivate you, keeping the people around you that, push you to be where you want to be. Like I said, you're not obligated to drag these people with you who are holding you back. You're not obligated to drag these people with you who aren't putting in work, who aren't putting in time, who aren't pushing themselves. Like if a person's not pushing themselves to be where they want to be, if a person's not working every day to achieve their goals, then what are you doing around me? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna help me with if you're not even doing it yourself? So you don't gotta stay loyal to these people. Like sometimes your day one people are gonna have to go. They're gonna have to walk down a different path. Like a person I grew up with, I'm not even cool with anymore. Like I'm not friends with anymore because we went two separate paths. Like he wasn't motivating me to be where I wanted to be, and there was some stuff that happened, and like we haven't even talked for we haven't spoke. Like we just haven't been friends anymore. Like, and that's okay, bro. Like I have no hate towards him, no hard feelings at all. But like he just wasn't serving a purpose anymore, and I knew I had to level up and do something different. Like that's it. And a lot of people are only gonna understand that old version of you. A lot of people are only gonna understand the old you, that old person that you was. Like as you grow, as you evolve, like you do start to become unrecognizable to the people who weren't with you throughout that process. You become unrecognizable to those people who refuse to grow with you, who refused to put in that work with you, who refuse to, grind and also become the best version of themselves. If they only support the comfortable you, if they only support the person that they used to know, like, they won't elevate with you. They won't try to elevate you. They won't try to motivate you. Like, they'll resent that. They don't want to see you become the best version of yourself. They don't want to see you become this person, and become unrecognizable. They're only going to support the comfortable you. They're only going to support the you that they know. Like, that's the old you. You don't want to be that person anymore. So if they're only supporting that person, then 9 times out of 10, like, they got to walk. They got to go down another path. And like I've always said, like, that's okay. Like, it is okay to outgrow people. That means you're growing. That means you're making progress. That means you're taking steps forward on your journey. And the people that are going to be with you are the people that also want to grow. The people that also want to achieve their dreams, want to achieve their goals, want to be successful. The people that are going to be with you are the people that motivate you, that inspire you. Like, the examples of people that can't go are the people who doubt your dreams, are the people who doubt your goals, are the people who clown your discipline, who clown your consistency, who clown if you post on YouTube or if you post on TikTok. Like, if you want to be a content creator and the people around you or your friends are clowning you, like, why are those people around you? Like, this is your dream. This is your goals. You're posting on YouTube every day. You're posting on TikTok every day, and the people around you are clowning you for it, or they're trying to doubt your dreams. They're trying to doubt your goals. Like, why do you have these people around you? Like, simple as that. Why? They don't want to see you, succeed in whatever it is you want to do. They're not a real friend to you. They're not a real brother. They're not a real sister. They're clowning you for your dreams. Why are they still around you? Another example is people who drain your energy but add no value. Like, they're not serving no purpose in your life. They're just draining you. They're just being negative. Like, that's it. And there's also people who want access to the results but not the process. We all know that person who, during the grind, during the work, like, they're nowhere to be found. But as soon as you hit 100K subscribers, as soon as you land that new job, oh, remember when I did this for you? Or remember when we was friends? Remember when we was cool back in the day? Like, let me get a piece of that. No, those people got to go all the way. Like, no, there's people who only want access to the results, but not the process. They don't want to be around when you're, at your lowest putting in work. They don't want to be around when you're at your lowest grinding. Y'all know who these people are. Y'all have seen these people before. Like, don't let these people have access to you. Like, those examples that I just talked about are the examples of people who will not make it to the top with you. And that's perfectly fine, because you don't want those types of people in your life at all. Like I've always said, you want people who motivate you, people who inspire you, people who push you every single day to be your best self. Every single day. Those are the type of people you want in your life, not the people or the examples I just talked about. And like, going to the top, being successful is gonna require sacrifice. It's going to. And these people going down a different route. These people, walking out of your life, it's a sacrifice. Because with some of these people you might be very close with, some of these people you might not be close with. But, like, it's all a sacrifice. Sometimes that sacrifice is people you care about, but they no longer, push you. They no longer serve you any purpose. They no longer, align with your purpose. Like, it's a sacrifice to let go of these people. It's a sacrifice to not be around these people anymore. Elevation requires sacrifice. Elevation requires separation. Success requires separation. You always got to separate yourself from the people that are holding you back, from the things that are holding you back, from the environments that are holding you back. Like, there's a lot of things you got to separate from. So elevation requires separation. Success requires separation. And it's okay, because that just means you're growing. That just means you're becoming the best version of yourself. Like, you can't feel guilty for outgrowing people. Like, you cannot feel guilty for that. That just means you're going down your right path. That just means you're following your purpose and you're aligning with your purpose and your goals and your dreams. You got to be grateful. You got to be thankful that you even had the courage to grow in the first place. That you even had the courage to take steps forward in the first place. Like, it's okay to outgrow people. You don't need to feel guilty for that. You don't at all. Grow and be around the people that serve you purpose. Grow and be around the people that push you to be where you want to be every day, that motivates you, that inspire you to be where you want to be every day. Like, I have my same group of 8 friends, bro. Like, our circle, we push everybody to be where we want to be every single day. Like, we want each other to achieve our dreams, achieve our goals, be successful, bro. Like, we talk about having a house in the future, bro. Like, that's how real it gets. Like, we want to be at the top when this is all said and done, and we push everybody to get there every single day. And we're all going down separate paths. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not all doing the same thing. We're not all trying to be, the same thing, but we are pushing each other to be where we want to be every day. Like, those are the type of people that you need to be around. Those type of people that push you and motivate you every single day, no matter what the situation is, bro. Like, those are the people you want to be around. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go hit that sub button. We're on the way to 300 subs. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one.